Hello everybody and welcome back to the Easy Gourmet. I'm your chef and host Vinnie Ferlisi. Great to have you in my kitchen today. We have a great menu planned today. We have 2 pasta dishes and we have some meatballs we're going to be making. Before we get into today's recipe, I'd like to introduce my guest, Executive Director at Woburn Public Media Center, Mr. Brian Ouellette. Brian, great to have you on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Great to have you. So today we're going to be all over Italy today. We're going to be in northern Italy. We're going to be in Rome. And I'm not sure where meatballs originated. I think maybe New York or something.
Germany.
Or New Jersey. Oh, they're from Germany?
I don't know.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do pasta Bolognese, which is from the Bologna region of Italy, which is more northern Italy. That's a meat sauce. And we're going to cook that down with a little bit of vegetables. We're going to put some San Marzano tomatoes. Cook that down, have it thicken up nice, and we're going to either put, it'll be your choice today, ziti's or rigatoni. Okay. And then the second dish we're going to do is called pasta alla amatriciana. And that's pasta, it's a Roman dish directly from Rome that has slivered pork. It has something called guanciale. And I want to let everybody know, guanciale is the cheeks of the pig that have been made into a cold cut. We're going to have a piece of that along with pancetta, which is the underbelly of the. Basically, it's bacon that has not been.
Meatballs.
Huh?
I thought we were making meatballs.
And meatballs is the third thing. So the first thing.
That's the whole purpose of the show.
Yeah, the meatballs is the third thing. So we're going to roast the meatballs. We're not going to fry them, and then we're going to put some of the Bolognese sauce on top of the meatballs.
How come you're not going to fry them? Just to.
I don't know. I thought we'd roast them today.
All right.
You want to fry?
No, I just said.
Oh, we could fry.
I never heard of roasting them. That's all.
Yeah, you can roast them. Yeah, we'll roast them. We're going to have that on the side with the pasta dish. So, plus it keeps the kitchen a little cleaner. All that oil, and we'd have to spin them, and frying them doesn't cook them all the way through. Right, we'd have to throw them in a pot of sauce.
Oh, okay, right. Then, then finish cooking them.
Then finish cooking them in the sauce. So we're not going to do that today. We're just going to do the oven roasted meatballs. Okay. So why don't we get the Bolognese going first? I just want to get this pan going at medium high. And we're going to have 3 meats in this sauce today. We'll get this sauce going first, and then we'll get the meatballs going. So we're going to have half a pound of beef for half a pound of ground pork, and a half a pound of ground veal. The beef gives it the body, the pork gives it the fat, and the veal gives it that nice flavor. Yeah. So
this is going to be mixed together?
That's going to be all fried together. Okay. And that's going to be, it's a meat sauce. This Bolognese is a meat sauce. I have the hamburger, I have a pound of ground beef. This is going to be our meatballs. But we're going to get the sauce going first because it takes about a half hour to cook. Okay. So the first thing we want to do, we'll just put this off to the side now. We want an onion. We have to cut up an onion. Yep. So usually I take the ends off and I take the paper off. I'll give you half an onion. You can cut that up.
You just want them diced?
Yeah, we'll dice those up.
Do that.
Oops. We'll just put this into this bowl.
It's not a race.
I do everything fast, though. Right. I do everything fast. I grill on high. So. No, take your time. Take your time. And we need 2 cloves of garlic. Actually, we're going to use 3 because we never really use anything in even numbers. It's always an odd number.
Why?
I think it's good luck.
Oh, okay. Is it an Italian thing? Or?
I think so, yeah.
All right, so I put these in the bowl?
Yeah, put these in this bowl. You can dice this up, dice these up. Yep. Not too fine. Don't mince them, just kind of chop them. If we mince, they could burn. So just thinly chop them.
Kind of a coarse chop?
Yeah, coarse chop.
Okay.
So, and just toss those into the bowl.
Yep.
So now that our pan should be semi-hot, I'm going to cover the bottom with oil. Not extra virgin olive oil, just a light olive oil. Because extra virgin is kind of strong. And we want to get our meat going. I'm going to put the meat in first. That way there won't be any danger of the pan being really hot to have our onions and garlic.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I have a carrot and an onion, a carrot and a piece of celery in here also to give it some sweetness.
Okay.
So we're going to put those in after the meat browns a little bit.
So if you put the onions in first, they might burn?
They could burn, yes.
All right.
We want them to cook, but we don't want them to brown. We just want them to cook through. So we just put our meat in here.
See, I'm learning.
You just want to break those up with a spoon. So again, it's a ½ pound of Hamburg ground beef, ½ pound of ground pork, unseasoned ground pork. You could use sausage, but then you'd be adding more seasonings to it. You want to flavor your sauce. You don't want the sauce to be pre-flavored.
Yeah.
I'm just going to raise the heat up a little because when you add a lot of things to your pan, it does lower the temperature a little bit. So I just want to get this brown. It's going to take a couple of minutes. Okay, while that's going, we could just leave these two to the side for now.